Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today. I would like to talk about how now I understand that my beloved's perspective to communicating and reaching out was different to mine, and I completely empathize and get it now. I mean, I empathized before, but I kind of thought, I see where you're coming from and I can energetically feel what you're doing, but I still don't get it. And now that I've had experiences in my own life and have a much more close-up view of what's going on, I understand. So, if you've been following my videos for the past few days, you'll know that I had a crazy breakthrough with my brother the other night. He was going through a tough time, and even though he knew of my work, he never reached out. He was skeptical. He was like, what is a spiritual stuff, you know? Because he was very strictly brought up in religion, and he didn't really feel at home with that either. And so he thought, oh God, is this one of those other, what, another religious thing or what? So I told him, no, I'm not religious. But he never really got it until he was kind of desperate. He didn't know what to do with himself anymore. He came to me out of his own. I never force anything upon him, and that's the important thing, is don't force upon anyone, you know. You can only lead by example, but you can't make anyone do anything. But he came to me and he said, I think I need your help. I really don't know what to do anymore. And only yesterday did I realize that he had been unhappy for a decade. And even though I knew there was things there that weren't all that great for him, I didn't realize the extent until he fully explained, because I didn't want to pry. And as an empath, yes, I can feel his energy, but I never wanted to pry, so I never did an in-depth reading on him and his situation, because it was not my place, and I don't want to stick my nose in where it doesn't belong. I would hate for people to do that to me. So I respected him and never read into him in depth the way that I could have, and had I done it, I would have seen it, but I didn't, because it wasn't my business. But his perspective and what he told me makes me understand my beloved's standpoint on everything, not just my situation and him. It's actually everything that life has kind of brought him to. And the universe has a magical way of giving you the answers that you're seeking. And through this interaction with my brother, I got exactly all of the answers that I've been wondering about. And I empathize with my beloved even more and totally understand. Because I know that my beloved has a lot of responsibility and keeps up a very, very strict facade of, yeah, everything's great, I'm in control, because he has to be for his job and for who he is. But deep down, I can kind of see that he has things that he wished he could get over or get better at, and they are to do with value and self-worth and allowing love in, because people have treated him very poorly as well. He may never have said this, but I feel it energetically, and I know it. And so my brother said to me that he has been looking for love in all the wrong places because he didn't value himself enough. But now he sees it, and he says, now that I love myself, I can accept and acknowledge and realize that there is so much love out there for me, that I can let love in now because I love myself. And that is the breakthrough thing. Once you love yourself and you feel that wholeness within yourself, you can welcome love in from other sources. And you can allow that love into your life without any hesitation or restriction or feeling unworthy. and it is beautiful. He's never expressed himself so emotionally to me as he has done in the past 48 hours. Well, not even 48, actually. 36 hours. And I can see that even though it may be a shift with my brother, I link this to my twin flame journey. Because everything is linked with my twin flame journey in a way. And I know that this month has been an immense month for change. Some towers had to come down. Some felt negative, but there's a silver lining. To everything, there is a silver lining. Because just as my brother was going through hell, he turned it around in a matter of a few hours of talking with me. And I know that this can happen for you and for your beloved too. You know, things may crumble to the floor, but they also will be rebuilt very fast. And things will change in the blink of an eye. That's what I firmly believe. What I got as this main message from what I've experienced in the past few days is love yourself first, because only then can you let love in. And he even didn't explicitly say it, but he said, I never knew that there was so much love from you for me. And I said, yeah, well, it's always been here. You just had to let it in. And he has. And I know that he can feel so much more love. And any boundaries that he thought he was bound to have been lifted. He's determined to make everything right. To live the best life. To find true love. To keep the happiness that he's found. And let it grow out even more. I know my videos have been quite emotional of late, but it's been one of those months. Emotional in the sense that it's very uplifting. Tears of joy and happiness and crazy epiphanies and revelations. And I hope that these messages encourage and help you too. So I thank you all for watching, and if you'd like to connect with me, all my details are in the description. Thank you all for your support. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.